All right, welcome back. Let's now look at an example where we're going to pull in and combine products with customer orders. I'm just going to paste in my query and we'll just clean this up and explain it as we go along. So the idea here is I want to pull in and combine data from product and customer order item, and we're going to do an inner join to match them together. And the idea here is that we'll use the product ID and do that the matching that way. So if I make this look a little nicer to read, it would look like this. In fact, some people might even like it like where you put the columns on different lines, and we can certainly do that just to show you this way. Nice thing about SQL is you can do it any way you want. And now when I run this, you'll see that it's bringing in data from the product table as well as the order item and customer order table. Now if I do a quick join here, select star from product and run this, you see there's only 11 rows. But if I run with the inner join, I get many more rows back. In fact, I get 282 rows. All right. So one thing I can do here is actually do some calculations. So I have order quantity and I have price. So we can actually calculate the extended sales price, right? So if I do product dot price times customer order item, and then we call this extended sales, I'll get another column that's a calculated column off the side here. Whoops. Got to spell stuff right. There we go. No, it should run. And now I have a total sales in a sense. So for instance, here someone ordered a large pizza, but they ordered 2 large pizzas, and so it's 33.78, the 1689 times 2. Cool. But what I want to do is do some summarizations. That'd be really cool. So I want to summarize by product name how many sales we've had for that actual type of product or product. So what I could do is, let me take this query here just to show you that you can do more with this than just doing the inner join. We'll do a group by product name. And what I want to do here is do a sum of product name, and I'm going to get rid of all these columns except for the extended sales, and we'll do a sum on this, and we'll call it total sales. Okay. And now when I run this query, it comes back with those products that we have sold and the number of dollar amount for those sales. Now there are 11 products in our database, but only 10 came out. So can you think of why we're only seeing 10? If you're thinking it's because there's probably a product that's never been sold, that's exactly it. So there's a product out there, I think it's calzones, and no one's ordered a calzone yet, and so it doesn't show up in our customer order item table. Since there isn't a match, the inner join just drops it, and we don't see it in the product. Alrighty, so the idea here is to give you a taste of how joins work. We're going to dig into joins in the next lesson a little deeper, but I wanted to show you the basics of them and then also show a couple of things that you can do with joins, because a lot of times people just think of joins as being able to combine rows together, and really the cool thing is that once you got a combined result set of your rows and columns from the different tables, you can start to do cool stuff like calculations using those columns like we did here, or cooler yet, we'll start to summarize that data using one of the columns. So we can group on product name, and then we can use like the sum to actually calculate total sales by that product. All right, I'll see you in the next lesson.